Hello, welcome to this presentation on ELT about MOOCs. Our group members are Erin Fleming, Paul Wassin, Ed Sawyer, and Alfonso Vega. In this presentation, we are going to cover the MOOC definition and history, including the comparison between cMOOC and xMOOC, a list of the most used MOOC platforms, details on Coursera, edX, Khan Academy, and Udemy, and finally the factors to consider when choosing a MOOC platform from a learner's and from an institution perspective. MOOC stands for Massive Online Open Course. MOOCs are either free or have a nominal fee to provide a certificate. MOOCs serve a very large audience. The typical MOOC enrollment is around 25,000 at a time, with a maximum of around 230,000. MOOCs provide online access via web-based interfaces and device applications for tablets and phones. MOOCs use a sort of flipped learning, which is a pedagogical approach in which direct instruction moves from the group learning space to the individual learning space. In the traditional flipped learning, the resulting group space is transformed into a dynamic interactive learning environment where the educator guides students. The instructional materials most commonly used are video lectures, readings, quizzes, and discussion forums. In some MOOCs, the peers review each other as it helps in the learning process and in creating a sense of community and allows for a human to conduct an evaluation to a massive audience. Openness has several meanings when referring to MOOCs. In connective MOOCs, everyone is open to participate and provide learning material. In xMOOCs, everyone is open to enroll, no admission criteria to learn. There's a third concept for openness, freedom to reuse the material by teachers, as edX offers. In 2008, Siemens and Stephen Downes designed and taught a MOOC, which was reported as a landmark in the small but growing push toward open teaching, and has since offered various additional MOOCs which have gained popular worldwide attention. In a cMOOC, the participants act both as a teacher and as a learner as they share information with each other and engage in joint experiences and discussions. As Jonathan Haber puts it, the cMOOC is mirroring the open vision of the web itself, because the educational content is continually generated by the online community and shared with others in an open manner. There is very little structure in this approach. The participant is responsible on what, when, and how much to learn and teach. In contrast, xMOOCs share a more traditional classroom structure. They combine pre-recorded video lectures with quizzes, tests, or other assessments. xMOOCs are centered around a professor rather than around a community of students. Quoting George Siemens, cMOOCs focus on knowledge creation and generation, whereas xMOOCs focus on knowledge duplication. The first image is a table comparing the features of the two types of MOOCs. The openness in the xMOOC refers to the access to the instructional material. In the cMOOC case, it excludes the licensing. Based on its reproducibility, structure, and business model capabilities, xMOOCs are more popular and widely used. The second graph shows the evolution of MOOC and its impact on other e-learning experiences. This is a list of most used MOOC platforms. There is more information about them in these slide notes, and we are going to talk about 4 of them in the next slides. Coursera was founded in 2012 by 2 Stanford professors and is one of the largest MOOC providers with more than 2,500 courses from 104 institutions. Coursera offers several modes for their courses: audit mode, which is free, certificate that tracks students' progress and grades and delivers a certificate for a fee, and an annual subscription that allows to take all available courses for that subscription. Coursera offers specializations, which is a bundle of courses on a specific topic like machine learning, digital marketing, etc. There is a high engagement mode for master track certificates and college degrees. Not technically a MOOC, but using the platform and delivering a high-quality content at an affordable cost for the student. edX originated as a joint venture between Harvard University and MIT. It offers thousands of courses from leading universities and colleges. One important distinction of edX is its open source offering. Educators can take their MOOCs and augment them, adding tools to cater to the specific student needs. edX offers high engagement modes for professional certificates and online college degrees. Khan Academy is an American non-profit educational organization created in 2008 by Salman Khan, with the goal of creating a set of online tools that help educate students. Khan Academy sees education as a human right. The organization targets mainly a K-12 audience, produces short lessons in the form of videos. Its website also includes supplementary practice exercises and materials for educators. All resources are available for free to users of the website and app. In 2010, Google donated $2 million for creating new courses and translating content into other languages as part of their Project 10-100 program. In 2013, Carlos Slim from Carlos Slim Foundation in Mexico made a donation for creating a Spanish version of videos. In 2015, AT&T contributed $2.25 million to Khan Academy for mobile version of the content accessible through apps. The site includes features such as progress tracking, practice exercises, and teaching tools. The material can also be accessed through mobile applications. The videos display a recording of drawings on an electronic blackboard which are similar to the style of a teacher giving a lecture. The narrator describes each drawing and how they relate to the material being taught. Videos range from all subjects covered in school and for all grades from kindergarten through high school. The site also hosts content from educational YouTube channels and organizations such as Crash Course and the Museum of Modern Art. It also provides online courses for preparing for a standardized test, including the SAT, MCAT, and LSAT, and in July 2017, Khan Academy became the official practice partner for the College Board's Advanced Placement. According to reports, studying for the SAT for 20 hours on Khan Academy is associated with a 115-point average score increase. Videos have been translated into several languages with close to 20,000 subtitle translations available. In 2015, Khan Academy teamed up with Pixar to create a new course called Pixar in a Box, which teaches how skills learned in school help the creators at Pixar. In 2018, Khan Academy created an application called Khan Academy Kids. It is for young 2-year-old to 6-year-old children to learn basic skills, primary math and language arts, before progressing to grade school. The main factor when choosing a MOOC for a learner is the content. Is the topic I want to learn offered in this specific platform? As we say in the list of MOOCs, some specialized in K-12 content, some in arts, and some offer content from top universities. Cost is also a factor. I may decide to take a course that is offered for free, but it could have less quality than a paid one, or the paid one offers a certificate that can be advertised on LinkedIn. If the training I'm looking for is for personal factors, my decision could be different than if it is for professional purposes. where I could lean for a prestigious university delivering the specific course. Prior knowledge of the topic. I need to research if the course level is adequate for me. If I don't have any experience on the subject, I should aim for a basic or entry-level course. Time commitment. Depending on the MOOC and modality, you cannot do a course self-paced. You should commit to specific pace. One factor that influences the decision on the MOOC provider is how well known this provider is. Coursera is by far the most known, at least in the US, as the Chinese activity on MOOCs is surpassing the whole world activity. One referenced article mentions that Learning How to Learn by Coursera is the top MOOC with close to 2.5 million enrolled. The reference article on a comparison of free 5 MOOC for educators hints at the different factors that influence the decision to use a MOOC platform over another one. Among these factors, we have the target audience, as the MOOC provider tends to specialize on different audiences. For example, edX and Coursera offer courses that resemble college curriculum, while Khan Academy is for K-12 learners. Branding. Some platforms allow to incorporate branding, such as the college name or the company name, but some, like Udemy, do not. Analytics. This is an important factor. The ability to analyze information about the learners, such as completion rates, scores, audience interested in a specific course, etc. SCORM compliance is also a factor, as the ability to interface the MOOC grading with the institution in a seamless way is important. SCORM is a standard and it stands for Shareable Content Object Reference Model. The ability to incorporate the MOOC monetization is also a factor, but the majority of MOOC platforms already offer that functionality. Class size is also a factor to consider because some MOOC providers have a limit on the class size. Here are some conclusions. MOOCs reach to a wider audience. MOOCs help in individual development and cost cutting. MOOCs can be used for having a taste of college teaching approach. MOOCs can be used in professional development and resume building and in entry-level career preparation. Multiple factors affect choosing a MOOC provider, both from a learner's and an institution perspective. Quoting the article from Kasim and Altunpuluk, MOOCs have appealed to users previously unable to take courses from esteemed universities and their staff. The development of thinking, creative, active individuals has become more important than the diplomas and degrees. Even with the limitations carried, the emergence of MOOC has brought a new page in education through offering high-quality, open and free courses. High school seniors are engaging in MOOCs to get their feet wet in their possible career and college choices. MOOCs are also helping professionals to keep updated in their areas of expertise and building their resumes. Companies like Google recognize a strong need of certain jobs and offer specializations such as IT support to help fill the gap and train potential hires.